Good morning and welcome to Business Growth Accelerator Lives. Great to have you here. Remember, this is business thoughts and ideas to move you on your business and baby steps through to having good changes in your business. Every morning, 9:10, Monday to Friday. 5 thoughts and ideas every week, 260 a year. Imagine if you only implemented 10% of those, 26 per year, one every 2 weeks. What would your business look like at the end of the year? So remember, these are simple strategies for serious business owners who want solid results. Now I'm going to tell you a story. I woke my wife up at 2:23 a.m. this morning. She wasn't too pleased. And the reason being that I had an answer to the thought or the problem that I've been having that had been going round and round in my head for quite a while. Now, the problem was that I've got a video camera and I want to be able to pan it back and forth when I'm doing my my preview days, my conferences, when I'm up on stage. But some of the ideas, they're about 2 or 3 grand, ridiculous. But anyway, I came up with an idea that I can have this little small camera that swivels at the front of the room. All of a sudden, it means we can keep the big camera going, but now we've got the swivel idea. And I got really excited. And the thing is, I woke up at 2:23 in the morning. I woke my wife up and said to her, I've got the answer to the problem I've been thinking about for so long. In fairness, she wasn't too interested. I don't know why, because I was actually quite excited about it. Anyway, she allowed me to tell her what the solution was. She promptly rolled over and went back to sleep, but said to me, make sure you write it down because you'll forget it in the morning. So I did, wrote it down, which was really a good thought. So how did this come about? Well, it's the R.A.S, the Reticular Activating System. What on earth does that mean, I hear you say? Well, it's about our top 2 inches. Because as I'm talking to you now, I'm talking to you in the foreconscious. And with the foreconscious, you know right from wrong. So for example, if I said I had a red shirt on, you would go, how ridiculous. That's crazy, he's got a blue shirt on. Because you know right from wrong. The subconscious doesn't know right from wrong. So it will go and do what's most important. Whatever you're feeding it, it will go to work on because it realizes it's that important. And when it comes up with a solution, it'll give it to you. That's why at 2:23 this morning, I got woken up because it had given me the solution to my problem. It realized that, hey, this is a problem that Pete has and he needs it fixed. So it goes to work. So the really important thing, and what I'm saying here, is feed your top 2 inches really good nutrition. Like your body, it needs good nutrition. If you feed your top 2 inches negative stuff, it will go to work to make that happen. To give me an example, someone says to you, oh, I'm always late. And they are, because it's gone into their subconscious that they're always late. So the subconscious realizing that this must be important to that person helps make them late all the time. That's why they are. So I'd put into my subconscious that I needed an idea, a solution to this problem of how do I not spend so much money so I can still have a transition panning around the room. Now, I probably thought of this problem maybe 2 weeks ago, I suppose, and I just had it pondering around in my head. And it was 2:23 in the morning. Now, why it came up at that time, I'm blowed if I know. Maybe I just had nothing else in my mind. But you'll find that the subconscious will actually it will answer you at all various times. And Janelle said to me, and here's a really important thing. She said, write it down. And the reason being that quite often you'll get an answer in the middle of the night. And if you don't write it down, you'll have forgotten what that answer is in the morning. The reason being that the subconscious has given you the answer and it says, right, I've sorted that one out. I'll wait for the next problem that I need to help solve. So it just blanks it out because it's done its job. So the tip for the day is the Reticular Activating System. In more simple terms, your top 2 inches. Feed your top 2 inches good nutrition and it will bring about some really, really good behaviors for you. If you've got a problem, put it into your top 2 inches. Just think about it, reflect on it. as to what the problem is that you need solving. Your top 2 inches, realizing that this is important to you, will go ahead and start working on the issue, on the problem. Don't expect an answer immediately. All right, don't be impatient like I am, because it will take time to work through there, to filter. But I can guarantee you that if it's important to you and you feed your top 2 inches, it will go to work and it will give you an answer. And if it's in the middle of the night, make sure you write it down, because you will have forgotten what the answer might be in the morning. So that's the tip today. Ensure that you utilize your top 2 inches to the best possible advantage and feed it good nutrition. Don't put negative thoughts in there, because if you do, it'll go to work to make that happen. And you don't want to be late, all right, as I said before. There you go. See you tomorrow. Look forward to it. Remember, these are simple strategies for serious business owners who want solid results.